I use Africell 4G because it has the widest coverage and the fastest speed. I am going to show you why I always choose Africell. This is the phone that I'm using, yeah? It has the real 4G SIM card from Africell. Has another 4G SIM card from another network. Now, I am going to do the speed test. Wow! I got full coverage from Africell where the speed test shows 88.68. And this other one had no coverage at all from the other network. This is the proof. Africell 4G is the real 4G with the widest coverage and the fastest speed. By far the fastest.
So hurry and go replace your Africell SIM card with the real 4G SIM card.
Where Africell goes, no one has the speed to follow.
In the first place, the Gambia Police Force does not issue license for sand mining. The sole agency or institution that issues license for sand mining is geology. And geology also, I understand, they don't do it all alone. They do it with the National Environment Agency and all other government departments that are relevant as far as the issuance of mining is concerned. I think the Gambia Police Force does not issue license to mine sand. As far as I know, the situation at hand has to do with a report of illegal sand mining in Faraba Bantang. And the complainant here is the person that has been issued license by the government, that is Julakay Mining Company, to mine sand in Faraba Bantang. But for one reason or the other, we are made to understand that some members of the Village Development Committee, who are themselves engaged in illegal sand mining, were creating an obstacle for him to be able to carry out those activities that have been lawfully sanctioned by the government of the Gambia, after passing through all the processes, including doing all the due diligence with regards to what it takes to mine sand, which also includes consultation with the community members. You know, I called this meeting in order for us to amicably settle this matter rather than resort to violence or rather than resort to other means of intervention to enforce his right to mine sand that is given to him by the government of the Gambia. That was why we called the communities in Faraba Bantang. This includes the Village Development Committee, the Council of Elders, and Alcalo, this chief of Faraba Bantang, and some other community members from Faraba Bantang, so that we can come and discuss this issue, so that we can amicably settle this matter. So when I called them, we had a meeting yesterday, and then a lot was said with regards to the activities. The concern of the elements who are creating an obstacle for Julakay is the fact that the damage that is caused to the environment. They kind of cite references to activities that were done by previous miners, and then the community is still contending with the impact of those minings. They told me about a pond that was created there, artificial pond, as a result of the mining, and some other activities that are very damaging to the environment. What the stakeholders around the table told them was, those are a thing of the past, in the sense that then there was no Minings Act, which regulates some of all these things. In fact, yesterday I was able to learn a lot about the whole procedure, because they were able to educate them that one of the conditions before a license is issued is the contractor should have to provide some funds for repairs to the community. If there are any damages made to the community, the contractor has to convince the authorities that you have this amount of money. If it is not enough, they will tell you it's not enough. So this money is especially there to at least take the place that you mine to, reasonably close to how it was before. So all these fears have been allayed yesterday, and then it is confirmed that the community has been consulted. The Alcalo said he called all the community members, even though the Act never said that the community had to consent. It says that you have to consult with the community. That was done. And according to him, this corporate social responsibility, which has not also been taken care of by any act or regulation, that the one mining is supposed to, bring, some, benefits to the community. I am told that has been done, and it's evidenced by the alkali and also witnessed by the people. I was told quarterly they've agreed on 100,000 for the community. The first 100,000 is paid, The others are yet to follow. The other concern of the VDC, or the elements that are obstacles, is the fact that the road leading to where the sand is being mined has gone into private properties. I think the lands and surveys were there. They told them, and I also agree with them, all of us said that they cannot take that as their own thing. Those individuals must approach Julakay. And this allegation Julakay had faulted because he told us that all the people that are affected by the road that was created, he was able to ably compensate them. You know, so these were all proved. So in a nutshell, all the issues that they came up with has been addressed one way or the other. So by the time we left there, we all agreed that they should allow the Julakay sand mining to go ahead for the fact that he has not breached any protocol, and then he was able to do all the things that the government required him to do to be able to do that activity in Faraba Bantang. So I'm surprised. After that meeting, some people, of course, are going around saying that I myself on my own decided to, say that Julakay should go ahead with sand mining. I'm giving him license. No. We are law enforcement officers. Anybody who violates the law of this country, you would have to require our service for us to make sure the rule of law takes its course. Julakay as an individual came to complain about illegal sand mining, and we opened a case file on that. And we are investigating that, and it dawned on us that actually what we should do is to engage the community so that we can amicably settle this matter. And we did not do it on our own. All the stakeholders of the government departments were present. In fact, I can go through the departments that were present here. We had the PS Petroleum, came to represent the Minister of Petroleum. The Commissioner of Petroleum was also here. We had the PS Ministry of Local Government and Lands was also here. Director of Physical Planning was also part of the meeting. Director of Lands and Surveys was also part of the meeting. Director of Geology was also part of the meeting. A representative from NEA was also part of the meeting, including myself and my AIG and some of our police investigators. We are all in the meeting. Yes. So I think basically this is it, and it has nothing to do with police issuing license. We don't issue license for sand mining. We are here to maintain the rule of law. We are calling because all other, stages or activities that should require Julakay to be able to do what he is supposed to do, difficult. That was why we came in. But ordinarily, we should not have been involved in this thing in the first place. Yes.
I'm G, and I'm in Bruceby right now. I use AfriCell 4G because it has the fastest speed and the widest coverage. I'm going to show you why I choose AfriCell. This is my phone. It has a real 4G SIM card from AfriCell. And here's the same exact phone with another 4G SIM card from a different network. Let's do a speed test. Wow! I'm getting full coverage with my AfriCell that reads 80.4 Mbps, and this one is getting like 13.65. This is proof that AfriCell by far has the fastest speed and the widest coverage.
So hurry and go replace your AfriCell SIM card with the real 4G SIM cards.
Where AfriCell goes, no one has the speed to follow.